Yo, what is up, guys? It is xFayze here. I will be reacting to Rustage and McGwire's new album. The first one is actually uploaded on Rustage's channel, so YouTube channel, I mean, and it is called Wizard. But then I'll listen to the rest on Spotify or something. We will figure it out. We will figure it out. Anyway, if you guys appreciate me taking the time to react to a whole album, hit me up with a like, and obviously you need to go like Rustage's everything he uploads on YouTube. If you're a fan of Rustage, support him.
Down another winter, heart don't turn to stone. Ask if I deliver, ask what I've been on. Send it down like shivers, travels through they bones.
Yeah?
Say we move like wizards, like magic when we're on.
Yeah, hey, ain't nobody out there who.
Alright. I'm stopping it right before the drop because I heard, and now I can confirm now that I've watched a few seconds of this, like 30 seconds, I can confirm that they rented out a whole castle, a whole goddamn castle for this. So I heard this on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter or your favorite nerdcore artist on Twitter, you need to get on there because when I first started using Twitter, I realized how much I was missing out. There's just so much more content that you can consume from these people. But yeah, a full castle. A full castle. What is wrong with you?
Hey, ain't nobody out there who be doing how I'm doing this. Spitting how they're better without any kind of truth to it. Always asking questions when it's easier to Google it. Talk the shit then begging for my tutelage. Always be complaining when constructing their own crucifix.
The juxtaposition in all those bars, right? They ask for advice, but they also talk shit. They do this, but they do that. They're asking me questions when you can just Google it, right? So there's a lot of, every single bar is just like a contrast here. I like that.
I'm a wizard with my words, you hear the blizzard in my verse. I let these kingdoms fall to earth. I guess my ops be necromancers cause they've risen from the dirt. They keep on coming back but struggle with diminishing returns. They couldn't picture what I've earned, they're insufficient with their work. You know we only talk about you when you spit another slur. There's contradictions in your words, you've been inflicted with a curse. I let your body decompose to put that image on your merch.
That's a whole gang right there, by the way. Okay, we got Schwabity, I think. Rustage, McGwire. I'm not sure who this guy is on the very left.
Your body decompose to put that image
and
on
I
your
think
merch.
Connor Quest was at the very far left. So they got the whole gang on this one.
Like a sorcerer, way I'm always meta with my magic. I got venom in my rapping, like the pen is dripping acid. Way my moves be astronomic, that's celestial.
Venom in my rap, and my pen is dripping acid. Is that what he said? Okay, Rustage.
Rapping like the pen is dripping acid. Way my moves be astronomic, that's celestial mechanics. I'm discarding what I need to cause there's method to my madness.
Winter, heart don't turn to stone. Ask if I deliver, ask what I've been on. Send it down like shivers, travels through they bones.
Is Connor Quest laughing the whole time they're recording this? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I feel like he's hiding a goddamn grin. Come on, Connor. You can't be smiling. She dead.
Cause every line like a verbal component. Find me a worthy opponent. Down and I'm gurgling potions. Time to come murder these rodents shaping the wall.
Ooh. That's the Rustage rhyme schemes. The triple syllable rhymes. Opponent? Yeah. One more time.
Cause every line like a verbal component. Find me a worthy opponent. Down and I'm gurgling potions. Time to come murder these rodents shaping the waters. Because I strike with the surge of the ocean. Take them to slaughter until they're whining the words of atonement. Stony glare, they're petrified, left to die. Rearrange their bodies like I'm working on my web design. Getting that movement so dynamic, yet I'm spitting on condenser max. Cannot pay their bills but live in mansions in their second life. Cannot stand the test of time. Double on my...
I like what he's doing here. I like what he's doing here because at the end of all his lines in this flow, he kind of like gets his voice a bit like more airy, more breathy, like at the end every single time. And all that does is it accentuates his rapping and the rhyme, and it also just makes it sound better than just a monotone delivery, right? So he's showing off his range.
In the second half, cannot stand the test of time. Double on my money, way I'm moving like a Gemini. Step aside, he ain't got no sounds like man's is sterilized. Cookie cutter music, now the rapper on assembly lines. People I don't know, I've still be claiming they are friends of mine. I'm a patron of the arts and I'm gonna take it to the heart. They're gonna suffocate in space if they be aiming for the stars. Cause I can make it in the dark and you are not the man you think you are.
Suffocating in space if they aim for the stars. That's a bar too. But I've been very distracted by McGwire. This guy looks like a full-on clown. Like in a complimentary way, right? So he just looks like a funny guy, at least in the way he's been conducting himself in this video.
You are not the man you think you are. You've played a different part.
Oh, down another winter, heart don't turn to stone. Ask if I deliver, ask what I've been on. Send it down like shivers, travel through their bones. Say we move like wizards. It's like magic when it's like magic when we're on.
All right, first song. I think McGwire, the hook from McGwire is sick. It's just good. Like this guy can't. His voice just makes it impossible to miss. I feel like he could say the most bogus thing ever, but it sounds soulful. It hits you right no matter what. So I feel like McGwire just can't do wrong. I've never heard McGwire sound bad. So yeah, he's good at that. I like the verses as well, a few bars here and there. The video was impressive in terms of just the whole budget, right? Because we don't see this as much in Nerdcore, where it's like a real life music video. It's mostly just AMVs. So taking the time to rent out a whole castle to do this, cool. Now I'm not sure what effects. I feel like they could have added more effects to this and made it like super cool in terms of like magic effects and all that. But apart from that, I think this was a very good start. So let us get to the rest of this now, right? So let's turn shuffle off. We just heard Wizard. Now it's Halley's Comet. Run it.
I fall and I'm calling no memory of you. I fall on your walls that I never got through. And we change, I know, so please take.
Is this McGwire? That's a whole different voice and maybe a different effect too. I already love this hook, by the way.
On your walls that I never got through. And we change, I know, so please take my call. No problems, just talking. What else can we do?
Sometimes I feel like I'm an awful friend. The weeks go by and I'm counting texts I've left all unread. I'm paralyzed like these messages are unsorted threads, right at the water's edge. And then this list of connections have gone and torn to shreds. People think I hate him when in truth I always thought the best. Forgot to keep in touch because my brain is like a hornet's nest. It's not like I'm deceptive or creating lies and false pretense. I wanna stay in touch, I'm just terrible at it, more or less. When I talk I leave them bored to death.
Wow, I didn't expect that. I thought this was gonna be like fun song with a very like cute type hook, but Rustage is just talking very directly about his inner feelings and how he understands that, you know, sometimes he may act a certain way, but it's not the way it appears on the surface. Let's just do some of that again.
I'm paralyzed like these messages are unsorted threads, right at the water's edge. And then this list of connections have gone and torn to shreds. People think I hate him when in truth I always thought the best. Forgot to keep in touch because my brain is like a hornet's nest. It's not like I'm deceptive or creating lies and false pretense. I wanna stay in touch, I'm just terrible at it, more or less. When I talk I leave them bored to death. Always rambling about myself, I never know to pause a breath. I don't filter through my thoughts, the mouth is gonna forge ahead. If it wasn't me then I would always come to your defense. Never meant to cause offense, don't deserve the love as I respond with sort of awkward text. Kindness feels the opposite to responses I ought to get. Apologize a lot, I can't do much, I guess that's for the best. Say that I'm too busy, but I sit alone and talk with death.
I'm busy, but I sit alone and... Damn, wow. Wow. This is what I need from Rustage. Like, I need some of these. I need him to put out music like this. Because this type of music is what's going to make Rustage, or at least his fans, connect with him on a deeper level, which in turn is going to make them engage with him more, and make his music more successful. I'm not saying every song has to be, him being super transparent like this, opening up, but you need to have maybe like 20 or 30% of your catalog at least be more transparent stuff like this, because this is what builds an audience that can connect with you and stay with you in the long run and really support you no matter what type of music you put out, right? If he's making like a Naruto song, for example, usually the way that this community works is people that watch Naruto and people that are fans of Naruto are going to like Rustage's song, but they won't necessarily listen to his non-Naruto rap, right? Or his non-whatever. Like, if it's an anime they haven't watched, they're not necessarily going to support Rustage unless they're hardcore fans. And I'm saying having a song like this is what builds those hardcore fans. We're only a minute through, and he said so much. It's just him opening up, and the rhyming here is not complex like he usually does. It's like just a rhyme at the end of the bar, because he wants you to focus on what he's actually saying here. And this beat is so I don't know, so sweet. it just gives me like nostalgic vibes of at least songs that I used to listen to when I was younger.
Love as I respond with sort of awkward text. Kindness feels the opposite to responses I ought to get. Apologize a lot, I can't do much, I guess that's for the best. Say that I'm too busy, but I sit alone and talk with death.
I'm calling a memory of you. I fall on your walls that I never got through. And we changed, I know, so please take my call. No problems, just talking, what else can we do? Hey, nah, 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 nah. It's like Halley's Comet, it don't come for long at all.
We are nothing but just passing stars, lighting up the night and feeling warmth amidst the aftermath. Sometimes
Whoa.
it's exhausting to be pressured into
Oh my
heart to heart.
god, he's speaking right now. Wow. Wow. And by the way, McGwire again killed the hook. He captured the tone of that this song is supposed to portray so well with his voice.
Nah, 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 nah. It's like Halley's Comet, it don't come for long at all.
We are nothing but just passing stars, lighting up the night and feeling warmth amidst the aftermath. Sometimes it's exhausting to be pressured into heart to heart. The clock will keep on ticking and I can feel us drifting far apart. Need my time for rest and peace, my little bits of brevity. Even if we haven't been talking, you're still a friend to me. I'm sending up messages like I hit you up next when I'm free, but can't decide between them when I spare my little energy. I've heard what you've been telling me, I'm thankful for your time, but I can't help to overthink and read between the lines. There's words I say that work and what these people seem to like, but I'm not unaware my whole approach may need a redesign. I need some peace of mind. I'm talking about my work, and then I'm talking about my words and the components of my verse, cause I'm not making friends with talkers, always waiting for my turn, and I should stop with all the selfishness. I get what I deserve.
So, he's talking about his friends, he's talking about ghosting people, but not because he has bad intentions. Although he recognizes that some of the things that he does isn't nice, right? It's not something that he, like, in an alternate universe, he wouldn't have wanted to act the way that he acts. But he's telling you why he's acting like that. He's also talking about like what this profession, with this job that he has here, does to him, with this mindset, because people love to hear what he has to say right when he's rapping, but he's carrying that over into his real life, and he's carrying that over in all facets of his life, to the point where, it's harmful in different ways. Like, this thing is bringing him success, but is also harming maybe relationships that he has, specific ones. I'm not sure what relationships he's talking of specifically, but I think I need to hear this one more time. But we are liking this song right away. This is just beautiful.
Unaware my whole approach may need a redesign. I need some peace of mind. I'm talking about my work, and then I'm talking about my words and the components of my verse. Cause I'm not making friends with talkers, always waiting for my turn. And I should stop with all the selfishness. I get what I deserve.
Nightfall and I'm caught in the memory of you. I fall on your walls that I never got through. And we changed, I know. So please take my call. No problems, just talking. What else can we do?
I'm sorry for the friends that I have let down. It feels good to get some of my own regrets out. I hope you know I'll keep caring about what you're doing, but my methods are a bit distant. Understand if you think less now. I'm full of self-doubt. I'm full of worries and the fear of being left out. But I can only blame my actions and my disappointing absence. So I'm here to say I'm sorry, apologize with my head bowed.
Nightfall and I'm caught in the memory of you. I fall on your walls that I never got through. And we changed, I know. So please take my call. No problems, just talking. What else can we do? Nah, 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 nah. It's like Halley's coming. It don't come for long at all.
This was absolutely beautiful. I didn't want to pause that much here because this is more about, like, there's nothing to break down really. Everything he said was very literal. I mean, he's had a few, bars here and there, but most of them are self-explanatory, and this one is just pure emotion. Like, I feel what he's talking about, right? Like, and I love when an artist can make me connect that way. That completely changed my mood from the first song, right? The first song was fun. It just seemed like a good vibes thing. This one was a full on flip, right? I wonder if he's gonna keep going with this tone or if it's gonna be a bit all over the place. I would appreciate if at least the next few songs go in with that tone, so at least the order in which he put these songs together would make sense. But McGwire was hitting those notes. He really found the perfect hook for the song. It was such a nice breakup, right? Because Rustage was getting very deep with it. He was getting, more on the sad side, more on the regret side. So that emotion is building up during his verse, and you need something to break that up, but still keep the vibe, if that makes sense. And that's hard to do, and McGwire did that. So Hold Me Down is next. Let's go.
It'll only take a second, but seconds turn into minutes and minutes turn into sessions. I'm losing myself the time in a myriad of obsessions. Know the pen can be my solace, but fear makes it a weapon. Cause I feel I'm losing presence, I can focus on the now. I can't act like all my brethren, I'm not known to buckle down. Search for answers for my questions and I'm hoping that it's found. I had people getting mad at me for floating in the clouds. I've been thinking way too loud, but I never think it through. Only started on this song cause I got other work to do. Every other task is catching my attention like it's breaking news. I've been acting panic but still chilling.
I need to sit up. What the hell? We're doing this whole start of the song again. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought this would be a fun record. This is serious. This is serious. He's talking about, um how his work ethic works, how he gets things done, and there's like a certain escapism to him writing, it's like therapeutic. He has other stuff to do. Um that's when he's really inspired to write music, cuz he's escaping some other responsibilities, maybe, and maybe that also has to do with the second song, where he might be escaping having to reply to someone, or having to stay connected with some friends. Um and that's a whole mental thing, right? And he just sinks into his comfort zone, which is his writing, and making new songs, messing with new ideas when he has some real stuff to do. Wow. Do this whole song again. This song's going on my playlist too. I'm about to like it. We'll have to see what McGwire puts in though, right? But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this song. And yeah, this does connect in terms of the vibe with the second song.
It'll only take a second, but seconds turn into minutes, and minutes turn into sessions. I'm losing myself to time in a myriad of obsessions. Know the pen can be my solace, but fear makes it a weapon. Cause I feel I'm losing presence, I can focus on the now. I can't act like all my brethren, I'm not known to buckle down.
And by the way, this whole thing here at the start is A-B rhymes. So listen to it yourself. It'll be a rhyme, then a different rhyme, and then the third bar will be the same sound as the first bar, and then the fourth bar will be the same sound as the second bar. A-B rhymes.
Answers for my questions, and I'm hoping that it's found. I had people getting mad at me for floating in the clouds. I've been thinking way too loud, but I never think it through. Only started on this song cause I got other work to do. Every other task is catching my attention like it's breaking news. I've been acting panic but still chilling in the waiting room. I'm sick and tired, always living in this way. I've been trying to be gentle, but I'm filling it with hate. I don't feel like I'm a person, just an image in my brain. All my traits I thought were special are just symptoms on display.
My mind is racing, I can't stop to slow it down. With my fading patience, I've been rocked with sober down. Hold me down. Same shot could never got ready. Thank God you're holding me steady. I thought I'm out of my mind to gather my time to stop in my head. I'm frozen in space.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? If every song's like this, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're liking this one too.
Hold me down. Same shot could never got ready.
Who made this beat?
I thought I'm out of my mind to gather my time to stop in my head. I'm frozen in space.
He's hitting that note.
All over the place. I need someone to just hold me down.
Cutting off distractions like a hydra, they keep coming back. Unhealthy forms of coping through my brain like it's a punching bag. Mind is a controller that came equipped with a rumble pack. I'm surprised that all my Patreons don't want their money back.
I feel that, man. I'm not in Rustage's position, but I've had a few people like donate to me recently, and I feel like I have to do something. I feel like I'm not providing enough, and I'm just like, why would you pay me? Like, why are you sending me like £20? I listen to music, I share my thoughts about it, I break it down, but like, I feel like you don't get enough out of that. I feel like that's not enough to warrant, you giving me a super thanks for £20. And Rustage is talking about that, but he's talking about that with his Patreons, with his supporters. He's like, I feel like what I'm doing isn't enough to warrant, what you guys are giving back to me. You guys are giving back to me more than I feel I'm putting into it. But I think that's just a bad way of thinking, and this is making me see that, because I'm finally putting myself, like, looking at it from a third eye perspective, right? Third person perspective. if people enjoy your stuff and they want to give something back to you, you know, you've done enough. You've done enough. But that thought, that's crazy. And that's what I mean. Like, having songs like this where you can connect with people, so powerful. The fact that he mentioned that, like, just, like, literally just opened my eyes about that. Wow.
Yeah, cutting off distractions like a hydra, they keep coming back. Unhealthy forms of coping through my brain like it's a punching bag. Mind is a controller that came equipped with a rumble pack. I'm surprised that all my Patreons don't want their money back. I've always thought that I was lazy. I've been handling a rusty car like driving a Mercedes. Cause I'm driven, but I'm always backed up, caught up in a daydream. I've been pedaling so hard, but I
Mercedes, racing. Wait, what is it? Did he say driving? 1 second.
been handling a rusty car like driving a Mercedes. Cause
Yeah, driving a Mercedes.
I'm driven, but I'm always backed up, caught up in it.
He's driven. So that whole thing was some nice wordplay.
Don't want their money back. I've always thought that I was lazy. I've been handling a rusty car like driving a Mercedes. Cause I'm driven, but I'm always backed up, caught up in a daydream. I've been pedaling so hard, but I've forgotten where the chain be. I've been loving running D&D, but hate it when I'm playing. Sick of all the waiting, want them to listen to what I'm saying. I'll be so self-centered, I'm sick of the celebrating. I get sitting still, I'm moving up and down the station pacing, or I'm paralyzed.
Listen to the S alliteration there. He's connecting with us, being so transparent, but he still has that presence of mind to do it in a way that sounds musically awesome, right? With his S alliterations there. So one more time.
I've been pedaling so hard, but I've forgotten where the chain be. I've been loving running D&D, but hate it when I'm playing. Sick of all the waiting, want them to listen to what I'm saying. I'll be so self-centered, I'm sick of the celebrating.
So self-centered, I'm sick of the oh my god.
It's sitting still, I'm moving up and down the station pacing, or I'm paralyzed. Brain is yelling, body won't cooperate. Embarrassed by my sentence and the shit I'm leaving on display. Every thought gon' block the way I'm useless in the modern day. Feel guilty for my friends and all the shit they gotta tolerate.
Same shot, I never got ready. Thank God you're holding me steady. I thought I'm out of my mind to gather my time, stop in my head. I'm frozen in space, all over the place. I need someone to just hold me down.
My parents told me it's a blessing, it's part of the reason I'm good at this. But there's a big list I'm forgetting. They're wanting something I couldn't give. I know there were ways to address it. I'm scared it will change who I am. I'm scared it will change who I am. I know I wanna be happy, but I'm still a coward, so I would just do what I can.
My mind is racing, I can't stop to slow it down. With my fading patience, I've been rocked with sober doubt. Hold me down. Same shot, I never got ready.
Wow.
Thank God you're holding me steady.
Wow, I like what they did with the beat again. Yo, who is producing this? Because the last two beats have been insane. Like, even the progression here would felt like a switch up, and then it felt like the tempo was all messed up and distorted because he was confused, right? So that's like aligning with his thoughts. And then it somehow seamlessly transitions back to the original hook. What kind of who made this?
I thought I'm out of my
Someone
mind
tell
to
me.
gather my time, stop in my head.
I cannot slow it down, I cannot move. I cannot hold it down, I cannot choose. I cannot slow it down, I cannot move. I cannot win, but I will not lose.
No, that we're 3 songs in and he's already getting the ovation. What? Freefall, Rustage and McGwire next. Let's go. This is beautiful, guys. I didn't expect it to be this good.
My mind free falling. Oh, you give me chills. Oh, I thought my ground was solid, but you shook me real. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flowing like a river. When she give me love, make me big like I'm Clifford. Love it when I'm rough, when I'm with her, love what I give it.
Clifford? I haven't. It's been a long time since I've heard of Clifford.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flowing like a river. Way she give me love, make me big like I'm Clifford. Love it when I'm rough, when I'm with her, love what I give her, leave her turning blue now that
Love it when I'm rough dog Clifford, and you know he's saying he is getting big for you. If you catch my drift.
Rough when I'm with her, love what I give her, leave her turning blue now that bird be like Twitter. Cause I'm disrespecting truths where she's never been silent. How she handles me like David and Goliath. Call her one of the hussars with the way that she is writing. She a programmer girl, how she working with my python. Make her gush like the guys is up in Iceland. Honey was asleep like a subathon stream, but she gonna keep me up like she a mug of coffee. They be looking at the formula like I'm a Grand Prix. They be jealous of the way that she be loving on me. Bluetooth.
The illusions here. Illusion? Is that the word? I don't know, but I just like the way that he's putting this together. It's like almost to a level where it's like dad jokes, but it's like not crossing that line yet. He's dancing on the edge. He's dancing on the edge. But even when he's like, she keep me up like a mug of coffee or something, right? It's just like right on the edge there.
Looking at the formula like I'm a Grand Prix. They be jealous of the way that she be loving on me. Bluetooth, she remember me forever. Yeah, she gonna rock my world and I'm still dealing with the tremors. Cause I'm with her on the beaches like I will never surrender. Make it rain on a baby like I'm controlling the weather, yeah.
You got my mind free falling. Oh, you give me chills. Oh, I thought my ground was solid, but you shook me real. Yeah,
They don't think it in the moment, but they'll miss.
Guys, we need to put some respect on McGwire. Because no matter what tone, what vibe, what message Rustage is going with in these songs, he's finding the hook that connects with that. That's versatility. Like, even though McGwire has a very distinct and same voice that you'll hear in all of his hooks, or at least very similar in terms of the sound that he makes, for whatever reason, he's very versatile in his own way, because he can make so many hooks for so many different types of songs. Because like we had a fun song at the start, we had two real songs, and now this one's like more of a love song, more of a me and you type song, and he has found like amazing hooks for all of them.
All up in a basket like a picnic. Can I bring a joy like Nintendo, how I switch? Handling a stock is like it's Christmas. Man, I'm so addicted. And she love it when I'm calling her my dear. Dark magician girl, she made my children disappear. Competing with the loving like my name was King Lear. But she S-ramp, baby, yeah. She on a different tier, and she on a different level like she smurfing. Careful with my word, make her say expletive when she...
Different level, like she's smurfing, right? So I'm assuming everyone here who's listening to this reaction is either a gamer or some sort of weeb, like myself. So I'm not even gonna explain those words.
Cursing, deciphering her signals like my name was Alan Turing. I'm always wanting more cause I'm needing those extra servants. Way I'm giving head like a late Tudor. Always on my mind like a brain tumor. Bend a little baby, not a straight shooter. Looking like we're looking for the same future.
You got my mind free falling. You give me chills. Oh, I thought my ground was solid, but you shook me.
Oh my god, who hit that note in the background there though? Wahoo! Guys, I can't sing. Sorry.
My ground was solid, but you shook me real. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll need to listen to that one a few more times before deciding if I want to add that one to my playlist. Static is next. Let's go.
I don't even listen to the chit chat. Pineapple juice in my hand and I sit back. Don't like the truth when it comes with a gift wrap. I just want to give back because I'm getting...
Now he's showing us he can be bouncy with it. What? I'm amazed. I'm amazed because if you guys have listened to my Rustage reactions, there's a few times where I'm like, he's too good at what he does. Because he's so consistent at it, where I needed a switch up. I needed him to make something that felt different. And every song in here so far has felt very different from the usual Rustage song that I'd react to. Um, this is exactly what I said I needed to hear for me to be like, okay, Rustage is on a new level, and he's done that. He's done that. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. And the production on this album is crazy. Crazy.
I don't even listen to the chit chat. Pineapple juice in my hand and I sit back. Don't like the truth when it comes with a gift wrap. I just wanna give back, cause I'm getting sick of running life like a min-max. Hey, making it my goal to be happy. Always have those W's in my mind like a Quaxley. Young and I'm scrappy, never in the backseat, cause I'm getting used to being someone with a plan B. Life is a scrapbook, I move with the pictures. My zodiac sign says I'm not superstitious. So life gets you down, but I choose to be different. So catch me in cafes, I'm viewing the vistas. We're making a new age. Go tell the president I got his shoelace. My crew be animal, 64 zoo lane. Been across the world, but my home is the UK.
Gotta rise up above
Facts.
all the static. Oh, you get what you pay for. Life doesn't
He's
have
hitting
to
that
be
note again.
tragic. Live your life like they're screaming for all cause. Rise up above all the static. Oh, you get what you pay for. Life doesn't have to be tragic. Live your life like they're screaming for all cause.
Hey, they can't face me, I'm unmuggable. And I got an eye shaped like a rugby ball. There's people that be saying that
They
they
can't face me.
Hey, they can't face me, I'm unmuggable. And I got an eye shaped like a rugby ball. There's people that be saying that they want it all, but I'll be happy being a little more adjustable. Cause we've all got a character arc, and I know I have appeal like it's Mario Kart. Cause now we're getting older, yeah, it happens so fast, but I don't ever want to learn how to parallel park, yeah. I was not an underachiever, but then I always thought my efforts were too humble and meager. Was getting hot on cold streets like I was running a fever, but now I'm rapping whilst I'm looking like a substitute teacher. I'm like the Wiggles, how I'm tossing
Like
hot
the
potatoes.
substitute teacher. Okay. I love the cadence switch here, where it's like he's doing that like controlled chop flow. And what I mean by that is the fact that he's not just blurring out words as fast as he can. He's making sure he's doing it up to par with the beat. So there's a rhythm still to it. And he's slowing down here and there. He's going faster here and there. It's very fluid with the beat. Which is so hard to do.
But then I always thought my efforts were too humble and meager. Was getting hot on cold streets like I was running a fever, but now I'm rapping whilst I'm looking like a substitute teacher. I'm like the Wiggles, how I'm tossing hot potatoes. Acting like I'm smarter from my age, like this is case closed. Saying what I lazy, you ain't talking about no game shows, but we all just want a little happiness to take home.
Gotta rise up above all the static. Oh, you get what you pay for. Life doesn't have to be tragic.
McGwire's beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you for the time that you give to me. Thank you for the people that care. Thank you for a life where I live the dream. And thank you all for always being there. Know I sound ungrateful when I talk online. Sorry to the people who had thought I'm fine. Know that I'm so lucky, and despite this hollow feeling, I can tell you all I'm thankful you support my life.
Gotta rise up above all the static. Oh, you get what you pay for. Life doesn't have to be tragic. Live your life like they're screaming for all cause. Rise up above all the static. Oh, you get what you pay for. Life doesn't have to be tragic. Live your life like they're screaming for all cause. Rise up above all the static. Oh, you get what you pay for. Life doesn't have to be tragic. Live your life like they're screaming for all cause.
This duo is surprisingly top tier. Absolute top tier. This is like proper, like professional, like even more professional than how they usually sound. Do they say like Show credits. Produced by, it doesn't say who it's produced by. I need to know. Show credits for this one. It doesn't say who it's produced by. Yeah, because from the production to the beat progression to McGwire hooks to Rustage capturing a specific vibe and being consistently being consistent with that vibe throughout his verses in that particular song, it's been just beautiful. I know I've said it a few times now, but this is absolutely beautiful. And now we got DizzyEight on this one. So this is my moment. Rustage, McGwire, Mega Ran, and DizzyEight. You guys know DizzyEight is in my top 2 Nerdcore artists out right now. For me, it's DPS and DizzyEight, and then we go down the list. But those two for me are up there. So I'm happy that he got DizzyEight on this one, because I know DizzyEight doesn't feature that much.
This is my moment, this is my time. All of my hoping, all of my drive. Now I'm devoted, now I'm alive. This is my moment, 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 moment.
I've gone from rookie to the MVP. Look at my trajectory. Way I'm blazing trails with every push and drive ahead of me. Got money like a mass contract, they can't afford the entry fee. I monitor the movement in the picture, how I set the screen. Look for the next maneuver. I got the EU drops like Luger. I let it up, connect like rooters. And I go roll up with my shooters. Got more moves than Kama Sutras. Get my numbers up computers. And I fade away and leave them looking cold like
Get my numbers up computers? Am I missing a bar there? I caught the rest, but that one didn't make sense. One more time.
I got the EU drops like Luger. I let it
EU drops like Luger, okay.
Connect like routers, and I go roll up with my
Connect like routers, right? That's what he means.
Got more moves than Kama Sutras. Get
Got more moves than Kama Sutra, sex moves.
Numbers up computers and I fade away and leave them looking cold. Up computers and I fade away and leave them look like I roll up with my shooters. Got more moves than Kama Sutras. Get my numbers up computers and I fade away and leave them looking cold like I'm a juicer. Buzz a beater at the deadline, sleeping on them till it's bedtime. Triple double like the Joker, put on my poster, talk shit till I get fine. Service like the MCU, they be playing to an empty room. You're a step in, I'm a living weapon, you'd be better off if you let me through.
This is my time.
Yeah, I didn't catch that bar, by the way. Numbers like computers. I'm not sure how, like, what he's talking about. But you guys can explain that one too.
Open all of my drive. Now I'm devoted. Now I'm alive. This is my moment, 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 moment.
I was slept on, cut from every single team, but I kept on, never gave up on my dreams. No cosigns, major recruiters courting me, but I can tell you that nobody wanted more than me. The game is mostly about patience, so your shot and you take it to get in position for the follow-up in case you don't make it. It's where confidence meets common sense. The smartest players
Get back in position if the shot that you take doesn't work out. He's saying, like, this is a bit about luck and timing, but you have to be there to capitalize on it in this industry, because you're not going to get that many shots, but you're going to get more than one probably. So, even if you get your shot and you don't hit it the way that you wanted to hit it, reposition and get ready for the next time that opportunity comes up again. That's something I haven't heard before, because this reminds me a lot of Eminem's Lose Yourself, right? Where it's like one shot, one moment, one opportunity to get what you want. Especially what Mega Ran, his verse has been so far. But the way that he put that one together, like reposition, get back into it, even if you feel like that's one that is different from Lose Yourself. But the message here is similar though.
don't make it. It's where confidence meets common sense. The smartest players play the game right, and the cocky ones ride the bench. Showtime, fast breaking, they can't slow it down. See that alley you from Daniel, now it's time to throw it down. Floating, I ain't coaching, but I guess I gotta show them how. They ain't know it then, but I bet they all know it now.
So this is my moment, this is my time. All of my hoping, all of my drive. Now I'm devoted, now I'm alive. This is my moment, 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 moment.
Look, this is my moment, just like a buzzer beater. I'm Jimmy Butler, the way that I turn the heat up. We advance. Man,
The way I turned the heat up.
beat 'em. I'm Jimmy Butler, the way that I turn the heat up, we advance. Man to man, if it's man to man, you can't see us. Understand that every chance that I make is made for the people. Yeah, the ones inside the bleachers to show them to go get it. Let them haters talk, let them stay busy with goaltending when it's automatic. Nothing to do.
Let them stay dizzy. Okay. You know every line is a bar. We already know this. His delivery though is different from usual. He seems less animated, less aggressive, than he would usually sound when he's barring like this.
Every chance that I make is made for the people. Yeah, the ones inside the bleachers to show them to go get it. Let them haters talk, let them stay busy with goaltending when it's automatic. Nothing to do but to go with it. While you steady taking shots, stay warm on the cold benches. Just watching, they get fade away trying to block us. Charge up and you can get picked.
They get fade away if they try and block us. Oh my god, that's a bar. Like he's killing you. You're fading away, but he's talking about a fade away if they try and block us. Right. Okay.
They get fade away trying to block us. Charge up and you can get picked off trying to stop us with a shocker. I think that I caught a surge of blockers, then I bossed up. Now you get crossed up with your roster.
So that was all basketball themes, schemes, I think, right?
Now I'm alive. This is my moment. Oh, this is my moment. This is my time. All of my hoping, all of my drive. Now I'm devoted. Now I'm alive. This is my moment.
I'm liking this one. All right. I think I think everyone showed up on this one. I really enjoyed that one. It was more of a confidence, like inspiring type song. So in terms of what Rustage is doing on this album so far, there is a certain connection to each song, but the songs are still different in terms of the feel that it wants to portray to you and it wants you to feel. So I don't know if I would have preferred an album with all the same tone so that it can be connective, because that's what I was expecting at the start. But now that I listen to all these different types of songs, I'm like, no, I kind of like that he's everywhere with it. He's showing you like what he can do. So I'm conflicted. I don't know how I feel, but each song individually though has been so solid. At the very least, it's been solid. It's been good, and at the most, it's been goddamn amazing. So 2 more left. Devil's Luck. This seems very like medieval vibes.
Hold up your flagons and raise up the sails. Masthead imagine so we take them off our tails. We don't fly off the wagon, we don't leave any ale. And so we go trekking with the luck that never fails.
You don't wanna come for the crew, you got nothing to prove. I'm a Dura, so you get blocked. And I made it how my flocks on the move, line up dots in your dude like Verona is a headshot. Good men, cause you rock.
Dots to the dude, dots to the date, dots to the dude, dots to the date. Complex rhyme schemes. That's what I'm talking about. This is more the Rustage that I was talking about. He had to show us he can still do it. Now, how does this have so many listens? Like, how is this popping off? 716,000 listens already. Because I've never heard this song before, so I'm pretty sure he just released it. But
With the luck that never fails.
You don't wanna come for the crew, you got nothing to prove. I'm a Dura, so you get blocked. And I made it how my flocks on the move, line up dots in your dude like Verona is a headshot. Good men, cause we rock in the suit. We be turning the page, one tick of the checkbox. Knives out, something doxy would do, cause I'm dealing with snakes, got more venom than hemlock. We blow up more than V going crazy. A whole bunch of clowns we deceive in the Navy. New kind of strategist, I take out savages, I make it pacifists, like you eating with gravy. Run for your life if you're age above 80. They wanna fight, but they can't hit my AC. Think you're a big top, but you're a little Timmy. I'm like Timberlord, how I make green. Top of the sea, we be like animals, feel like a boss in our jeans. And they do not go by Steve. All of these bozos be acting like comic relief. Fantastical fading, I switch up a body and leave. Ain't never stopping the team. They wanna roll up the dice when I fly back like Pearl and I'm dropping the heat.
Hold up your flagons and raise up the sails.
this sounds like a full-on theme song for something. I don't know. Like this could be a theme song to like a kids pirate show, or like if someone makes a like a puzzle type video game. I don't know. Like it feels like this feels like it could be a theme song to something.
Masthead, imagine so we take them off our tails. We don't fly off the wagon, we don't leave any hell. And so we go attracting with a luck that never fails. PC seem to kick in, but they won't hold the prize. Our tails end as written ones in case we lose our lives. Our fate seems to run amok, we forge stormy skies. So we hope the devil's luck won't cloud our very eyes.
We don't even need any treasure. Pirate life, we on the seas for adventure. Valentine, when we bleed us together. Ragnar flow, cause
Pirate, we on the seas for adventure.
Pirate life, we on the seas for adventure. Valentine, when we bleed us together. Ragnar flow, cause I'm a beast with a temper. They be wooden with their copies like they jester. Tempest, how I'm switching up the weather. Way the body's pouring like it's rain. I'm gonna need a funeral director. Plain and simple, bringing ways like Cyril. We got lists working, changing fate a little. We gon' make him crippled, sure a flame will dwindle. They got 9 lives, why is blatant single? Cause we do it higher like we ran with Spinkle. When I feel like Trevor, I'm a fashion symbol. Got the flow like Bullet, how I handle pistols. Dropping bombs like Adam, do it sacrificial. Cause we keep telling stories about who we forgot.
Shut up. He just popped off there. He just popped off.
Blatant single, cause we do it higher like we ran with Spinkle. When I feel like Trevor, I'm a fashion symbol. Got the flow like Bullet, how I handle pistols. Dropping bombs like Adam, do it sacrificial. Cause we keep telling stories about who we forgot. Cause we turn by the time like we Louis the clock. And we reroll the dice, put our chips on the line. Set our dreams to the space, see the view from the top. Keep on spinning relentless.
Wait, is he talking about D&D? Is that what he's talking about? Because now he's talking about the dice, the pipe. I think so.
Keep telling stories about who we forgot. Cause we turn by the time like we Louis the clock. And we reroll the dice, put our chips on the line. Set our dreams to the space, see the view from the top. Keep on spinning relentless, we abusing our luck. And we do this ourselves, there's no blue in our blood. Cause we riding with William, we making millions. Mess with the devils, you mess with the gods.
Hold up your flagons and raise up the sails. Masthead, imagine so we take them off our tails. We don't fly off the wagon, we don't leave any hell. And so we go attracting with a luck that never fails. DC seem to kick in, but they won't hold the prize. Our tails end as written ones in case we lose our lives. Our fate seems to run amok, we forge stormy skies. So we hope the devil's luck won't cloud our very eyes.
If this is the D&D song, I think he actually released this on his second channel. I just didn't get the chance to react to that one. Is that the one? Is that why it has so many more plays than everything else? Maybe. Yeah, because, oh yeah, right here. Devil's Luck, he's released this as a single before, but I haven't heard it. Maybe that's what I'm missing. It's starting to click. Alright, so Before Your Eyes, very last song. Just hit me with it. Production, I'm saying it every song, production has been amazing.
From the moment we are born, there is a clock that keeps on ticking, like a metronome of life that represents the beats we're living. And our words are like our melodies, so hear the people singing, a cacophony of noises that will shift with frequent listening. Every person that you know will weave a special kind of thread that will be woven in a tapestry of thoughts within your head. And we will take those different colors, wear them proudly on our chest, become a perfect imperfection of our triumphs and regrets. But our clocks have different settings. There are those who need our help, and the alarms inside our throats will give us cause and means to yell. So the pathways may seem endless and there's more that we can't tell, but if nobody is special, you are free to be yourself. And I will never be the one to go and squander what I have. All the days that I have waited, left to ponder at the map. And though it seems that life will find a way to stop us in our tracks, we keep on working against the clock until our conscience turns to black.
Down another winter, heart done turned to stone.
This is simply a life lesson. Don't put it to waste. Don't put your life to waste. Take advantage of it.
Winter, heart done turned to stone. Ask if I deliver. Ask what I've been on. Send it down like shivers, travels through their bone. Say we move like we
production again.
Ask if I deliver. Ask what I've been on. Send it down like shivers. I could never get ready. Thank God you hold me steady. I thought like magic when again my time is down. Another winter. I could never get ready. Thank God you hold me steady. I fall on your walls that I
The background vocals, the background instrumental, and there's a clock ticking too, and he's talking about metronome. He's talking about taking advantage of your time. This is all like culminating. Like it. Wow, I love the production.
and we change. I know. So please take my call. No problems, just talking. What else can we do?
Beautiful, beautiful. So there's a few songs here that I need to listen to again, and I might like it, but my favorite ones off my first listen has been Halley's Comet, Hold Me Down. Those two by far, because I'm always here for those types of songs where I can know more about an artist and how they feel and what they're going through. So those, like, no matter what album, if this was on another album, those two would be my favorites still. Doesn't matter how good the other songs are. And then my moments is the third song I liked the most. Everything else I need to listen to it a few times and see if I want to add it to my playlist. But they've all been, at, like I said, at the very minimum, they've been super solid, good. And the best ones have been goddamn amazing. So this is so surprising to me. That Rustage pulled something like this off. I can see he's gone out of his comfort zone. I can see he took a lot of time. If he's the one who produced this, like, I don't know if Rustage actually produces his stuff. I don't know any of these things. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments. But whoever produced this, and the fact that he did all this with McGwire makes so much sense now that I've heard it. Before I pressed play on this, I was like, okay, I wonder how this is gonna work out if McGwire's on every song, because like I said, McGwire has that same voice and delivery most of his hooks. So I didn't know how that would fit, but McGwire showed some versatility that I didn't know he had. I didn't know he had that. So this was very surprising to me. I guess I underrated how good this would be. Wow. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, give it a like. It did take almost an hour of my time. And that's with me not even breaking down most of the bars. If I broke down everything, this would have been a super long reaction. So, yeah, go and like Rustage's stuff, man. I really appreciate the time and effort it took for him. And even, the transparency it took for him to make this album. Anyway, peace.